So on Tuesday, the Philippine government protested the events we're seeing in these videos where the Chinese were acting aggressively against a Philippine-flagged fishing vessel, which ended up injuring 4 crew members and damaging the vessel when they collided with it and sprayed it with their water cannon. Now, these actions mark the latest in a series of tensions within the Philippine Economic Exclusion Zone waters, as this one is coming near the Ayungin Shoal. Now, Philippine President Marcos, speaking at a summit in Melbourne, Australia, highlighted the rising potential for conflict in the South China Sea, indicating that even an accidental action could lead to a major confrontation. Now, here we have video of the water cannon being used against the fishing vessel, where the water ends up blasting the windshield in of the vessel, injuring the occupants. Now, the United States and Japan have both expressed support for the Philippines, condemning the aggressive maneuvers by the Chinese forces in these disputed waters, but they're not really disputed. The Chinese embassy may say that they're just defending their territorial waters, but that is not the case. They are accusing the Philippines of illegal activities and provocations in Chinese territorial waters. But to be clear, these are not Chinese territorial waters. They're not even the Chinese Economic Exclusion Zone. So looking at an overhead map here, we can see both the Philippines, which is this country right here, and then China, which runs right here. This area, the Ayungin Shoal, where this took place, is where this little red dot is, right here. So I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And I've already marked the distance. It's 128 miles from the coast of the Philippines. If you remember, the economic exclusion zone goes out 200 miles. So this falls well within, by about 70 miles, well within the Filipino economic exclusion zone. Just to clarify where China says its zone is, this is 700 miles, over 700 miles away, 720, 715 miles away from the Chinese mainland. And this is where China is attacking these Philippine fishermen. It is not even close to within the realm of possibility of being Chinese territorial waters. And anyone who says they're just trying to secure trade is full of crap. This is Chinese belligerents trying to maintain control of the entire region's resources when there are multiple countries that have access. There's no reason China should be conducting these belligerent actions this close to the Philippines. Now, what is even more cowardly is the Chinese spray these Philippine vessels and then run away as soon as the US, Japan, UK, or Australia arrive. China is willing to bully and injure civilian Filipino fishermen over its, quote, territorial waters. And that's a big quote because, come on, look at how far we're talking here. We're talking a difference of 715 miles to 120 miles.